Hello there.
Hello, I'm Danielle, Danny from the Terrace Skin Lounge.
And I'm Steph with Stacks Entertainment in Arizona, and we are cruising.
Appreciate.
Speaking of cruising, I was supposed to take a little road trip this weekend to film this episode live, but the girls got COVID. How's everyone feeling?
Better. I didn't get it. I
Good.
5 days off from work, kept testing. Um, both girls got it and their daddy got it.
Oh, geez.
My sister's still holding strong, but yeah,
Has she ever gotten it?
yes.
Okay, so it has gotten her.
Yeah, but it was
So
the
how was
first
your
time she
quarantine
got
weekend?
it.
Oh,
So she was tripping, but she was fine. It was good. I just relaxed. I started listening to one of my novels.
oh yeah, what one?
It was a Colleen Hoover novel. I forgot what it's called. It's a sequel. What's that
I
word?
wanted to read the You novels.
It
I
starts
started
with us.
watching it.
The you like the Penn Badgley, whatever.
Yeah.
Those are novels.
Yeah,
I
I hear they're better than the series, obviously.
watched the first season. I didn't finish, but
Really?
yeah. I tell you, I get into a book and I'm done.
Uh,
Rarely do I watch TV anymore.
well, that's good. That's really good.
I mean, it's mostly erotic novels, but
It's better than scrolling on social media, avoiding all day.
I mean, I still scroll on social media while I'm listening to the book. Let's um, dive into who we are. How do we get here? What makes us who we are?
Who are we?
Let me start with saying I am your older cousin.
4 years, 3 years, three and some change.
Yeah, I'm going to be 40 this month.
And I'm going to be 37 in July.
I taught you how to drive.
You did. Did you have your driver's license or was
Yes,
it just
I
your
did.
permit?
No, I had my driver's license. I had the Celica. It was a Celica. The
Yeah.
Toyota Celica. Um, I lived in West Covina while I was going to school because I was going to be a massage therapist.
Now you
Lots
have
of
a
videos
license, so we're going to drive.
We're going to drive to Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
And on the way back,
is that what it was called? We needed the car at that time.
and coming back, we would stop in the elementary school.
And neither of us ever attended in our lives.
No. And I would teach you how to drive. You would drive around the parking lot.
And then we drove to Bakersfield. I actually got to drive a little bit to Bakersfield. Wasn't that when I almost died in my sleep?
That was when we went to Tahoe.
You know, that was the start of a very interesting life for me learning how to drive. I would borrow my brother's car, I had no intent of keeping it or ever, not returning the car. A couple times. It happened the first time, and I called my mom freaking out. My mom was at work. My dad showed up, and my dad wasn't home during the week from like Monday through Thursday. He was in his home in East LA, and we'd stayed in Montclair with my mom most of the time. So I knew his schedule. He was not supposed to be home. So we went, I think I went with my friends to go buy weed or something. And when I came back around the corner, because we lived in a cul-de-sac, I saw his car there. I freaked out. I called my mom and she was like, well, take your ass home. Like, the fuck do you want me to do about it? And I was like, thanks, mom. I don't think I went home. I think I stayed gone a little bit longer, and then I just parked and snuck in my window or something and acted like the car wasn't there the whole time. I got in trouble for that, and then I took it again. The second time that I took it, though, when was it? It was cold. It was a holiday weekend. It was cold. I don't remember when it was exactly. Veterans Day? November? Veterans Day is in November, right?
Yeah.
So I think it might have been Veterans Day because, yeah, it might have been Veterans Day. So I took the car, and my mom had taken me to get a tattoo when I turned 16 that nobody knew about. I wasn't allowed to tell anybody. My brother knew about it, and I had to lie and say my boyfriend at the time got it. Well, that caused problems between me and my second oldest brother, who I was really close to at the time, but he wanted to be the one to take me to get my first tattoo. And I had to lie and say it was my boyfriend. So that caused that drama. So when I took the car, the police were there and they can't report it as a missing persons unless it's been 24 hours. But my dad wasn't going to play that game. He was like, my car has been stolen. So they're like, all right, well, who do you think stole it? And he gave the description. They're like, well, does she have any birthmarks or anything? And my mom was telling her like her birthmarks. I got a birthmark on my butt. And he was like, well, she got any scars, any tattoos? And my mom, like a G, didn't say anything. She was like, "There crickets in here?" And the cop looked at my brother Adam, and then like my dad, Adam looked at my dad apparently, and there was just like fuck. So Adam was like, "Yeah, she has a tattoo on her back. It's a rose, blah blah blah." So then my dad was even more pissed. So my dad teaching me a lesson when they did pick me up because it was a holiday weekend, I got left in juvie. And then when I was there, the one of my mom's friends, she had it arranged where I got transferred from one court to another, from one juvenile detention center to another juvenile detention center. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't talked to anybody. By the time like Tuesday comes around, they walk me into this little courtroom. My parents are sitting there. I've never seen my dad look like fuck, she's okay. Like he didn't know I was gonna stay in there all weekend. He thought, okay, yeah, let me just get the police, riled up and they'll bring her home. Yeah, that was fun. So I did my time. I'm officially a gangster.
So how long did you stay there?
It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days.
He said you were there for 3 weeks.
No, I wasn't there for 3 weeks. What?
We had Sunday dinner and he said that you were like, I think you were in jail or like for 2 or 3 weeks. And then that
No.
all, I taught her how to drive. I was like, then that's was all. Well, you know how she learned how to drive? I taught her.
And how do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about this? No, you were a key part. You should be proud.
Proud. Did you kill anybody? No.
No, not yet. Not in my
Or
life.
did you die?
No,
No.
I did not die. But the things I would do for you, let's be honest, the things you've taught me to do.
I mean, you would do anything for a quarter.
Hey, that's a lot of money. Bitches be broke these days and
Right.
times tough.
I remember seeing your tattoo for the first time, and that was when we were in Tahoe and you were laying out by the lake. And I was like, what? And Nick's all, Stephanie has a tattoo. Stephanie has it. I'm like, what?
I didn't tell you either.
No.
Man, I'm good at keeping
That was
secrets.
the first time I saw it. When I came home to visit from Pennsylvania, you were there and you were tripping. What were you on?
Why? I don't know. Tell
I
me.
think you were on ecstasy.
Oh,
You were on ecstasy, and I think it was the first time you took it because you were like tripping and we're like, take pictures of us. I'm surprised the pictures even came out because my friends came to visit and you were taking pictures, and I have pictures of you just like laying on the floor, like, all, like passed out. And then Adam was like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Because I guess she came home, you were like gliding up against the wall, like walking down the hall.
my love. I don't think that was ecstasy. I think that was cocaine.
Was it?
That was not ecstasy. That was cocaine. Yeah. Was it coke? Yeah, it was coke. He would give me little bags and I would be afraid. I didn't want to crush it up. I didn't know how. I didn't like snorting it. So I would take like a chunk and I would just stick it in the bag and swallow it whole. I don't know how. That's probably why my tolerance was so high when I did like enjoy doing cocaine. I went to school, Danny, and I won first place in the motherfucking science fair. Just gonna throw that out there. However, when I got called up to get my prize, I was like, that was not the life that I led. I lived a very sheltered life. Like we weren't allowed to watch TV. We didn't spend a lot of time, like family time, talking, getting to know each other. The favorite part of my childhood was Sundays when I got to go be with my family, with you guys. And then after Nana died and all that stopped, like everything kind of just stopped. Like basically, like I did live very sheltered life. But when I went to high school and I started seeing like, oh, this is cool. I know people, like my family's like that. I'm down, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, that was I because and here's how I know that I lied to you. I'm sorry. I lied about it then.
Well, you
Um,
didn't tell me what it was. Adam told me you couldn't talk. We just made you take pictures of us.
do you have the picture? Did they get burned?
I think so. I think I do still have some pictures. I'll have to go through and see.
Yeah, no, the first time I did ecstasy was with Priscilla. Priscilla's the girl that I took the car with. And she was hooking up with this other guy that she went to school with. And then Birdie, the guy that showed up at the party, my dad's party, that Adam was like, why are they here? Blah, blah, blah. I did ecstasy with them for the first time.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah. What a druggie I am. I'm clean now, guys. Just marijuana for me. All
All right.
right. I love you. I'll talk
Love
to you
you.
soon.
Bye.
Bye.